The National Electrical Code, or NEC, added the requirement for a gas furnace shutoff switch in the 1999 edition. The specific code reference for this requirement is NEC section 210.70b. In addition to the location of the switch being outside the furnace room, several other special conditions apply to the installation of gas furnace shutoff switches. Firstly, the switch must be readily accessible and within sight of the furnace. This ensures that in an emergency or during maintenance, the switch can be quickly and easily located and operated. Secondly, the switch must be labeled gas furnace disconnect or with similar wording. This clear labeling is crucial for identifying the switch's purpose, especially in situations where multiple disconnects may be present. Thirdly, the switch must be capable of disconnecting all ungrounded conductors that supply power to the furnace. This ensures that the entire electrical supply to the furnace can be completely cut off, providing a safe working environment for maintenance and preventing potential electrical hazards. Fourthly, the switch must be installed in a location that is not subject to flooding or other hazards. This protects the switch from damage and ensures its reliable operation in all conditions. Oil furnaces have been required to have shutoff switches since the 1971 edition of the NEC. This long-standing requirement reflects the importance of having a readily accessible disconnect for safety and maintenance purposes. The purpose of these shutoff switches is to provide a means to quickly and safely disconnect power to the furnace in case of an emergency such as a gas leak or fire. They also facilitate safe maintenance and repair work by allowing technicians to de-energize the equipment completely. When selecting a shutoff switch, it is essential to choose one that is rated for the voltage and current requirements of the furnace. The switch must be able to handle the maximum load that the furnace can draw. It is also important to ensure that the switch is UL listed or certified by another recognized testing laboratory. This indicates that the switch has been tested and meets safety standards. The installation of the shutoff switch must comply with all applicable codes and regulations. It is recommended to have a qualified electrician perform the installation to ensure that it is done correctly and safely. Regular inspection and maintenance of the shutoff switch are also important. The switch should be checked periodically to ensure that it is functioning properly and that there are no signs of damage or corrosion. If any problems are found, the switch should be replaced immediately. In summary, the NEC requires gas and oil furnaces to have readily accessible shutoff switches for safety and maintenance purposes. The switches must be properly labeled, rated for the furnace's electrical requirements, and installed in accordance with all applicable codes and regulations. Regular inspection and maintenance are also essential to ensure the switch's continued reliable operation. NEC section 210.70b specifically addresses the requirements for disconnects for appliances, including furnaces. This section mandates that a disconnecting means must be provided for appliances, and it must be readily accessible to the user of the appliance. For furnaces, this means the disconnect must be located within sight of the furnace and readily accessible. The intent of the within sight rule is to ensure that the person performing maintenance or repairs on the furnace can visually confirm that the disconnect is in the off position, preventing accidental energization of the equipment. The readily accessible requirement means the disconnect must not be obstructed or hidden, and it must be located in a place where it can be easily reached without requiring the use of tools or ladders. Some common locations for furnace disconnects include next to the furnace on a wall, on the furnace itself if it is designed for that purpose, or in an adjacent room if the disconnect is still within sight of the furnace. The disconnect can be a switch, a circuit breaker, or a fuse disconnect. If a switch is used, it must be rated for the voltage and current requirements of the furnace. A circuit breaker can also serve as the disconnect, provided it is readily accessible and located within sight of the furnace. A fuse disconnect provides an additional level of protection by incorporating fuses that will blow in the event of an overcurrent condition. When installing a furnace disconnect, it is important to follow all applicable codes and regulations. This includes ensuring that the disconnect is properly grounded, that the wiring is correctly sized, and that the installation meets all local electrical codes. It is also important to label the disconnect clearly so that it can be easily identified. The label should indicate that the disconnect is for the furnace and should include the voltage and current ratings of the furnace. In addition to the NEC requirements, some local jurisdictions may have additional requirements for furnace disconnects. It is important to check with the local building department or electrical inspector to determine if there are any additional requirements in your area. Regularly inspect furnace disconnects to ensure they are in good working order. Check for signs of damage, such as cracked or broken housings, loose wires, or corroded contacts. If any damage is found, the disconnect should be replaced immediately. It is also important to test the disconnect periodically to ensure that it is functioning properly. This can be done by turning the disconnect off and on and verifying that the furnace is de-energized and re-energized accordingly. If the disconnect does not function properly, it should be replaced immediately. Proper furnace disconnects are essential for safety and maintenance. By following the NEC requirements and local codes, you can ensure that your furnace disconnect is installed correctly and functions properly. Regular inspection and maintenance will help to ensure that your furnace disconnect remains in good working order for years to come. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it's essential to stay current with the latest edition to ensure compliance. Changes and revisions are made to address new technologies, safety concerns, and evolving industry practices. Consulting the most recent NEC handbook can provide valuable insights and clarification on code requirements. The handbook includes explanatory material, diagrams, and examples to help understand the intent and application of the code provisions. Local amendments to the NEC may also exist, reflecting specific regional needs or concerns. Always check with local authorities to determine if any local amendments apply in your jurisdiction. Proper selection and installation of a furnace disconnect are crucial for ensuring electrical safety and compliance with the NEC. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work to ensure that it is performed safely and correctly. A gas furnace disconnect switch is a critical safety component that allows for the quick and safe de-energization of the furnace during maintenance, repairs, or emergencies. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, provides specific guidelines regarding the installation and placement of these switches to ensure their effectiveness and accessibility. Let's delve deeper into the requirements and considerations for gas furnace disconnect switches based on the NEC. NEC Section 422.31 outlines the requirements for disconnecting means for appliances, including gas furnaces. This section mandates that appliances must have a means of disconnection from all ungrounded conductors, providing a way to isolate the appliance from the electrical supply. For gas furnaces, this disconnection means is typically a switch or a circuit breaker. The NEC emphasizes the importance of having the disconnecting means readily accessible. Readily accessible means the disconnect must be located in a way that it can be easily reached without the need for tools, ladders, or other obstructions. This ensures that anyone needing to energize the furnace can do so quickly and safely. The NEC also requires the disconnecting means to be located within sight of the appliance. Within sight means the disconnect must be visible from the furnace's location, typically within 50 feet. This allows the person operating the disconnect to visually confirm that the furnace is de-energized before commencing any work. The disconnect switch must be rated for the voltage and amperage of the furnace. This ensures that the switch can safely handle the electrical load of the furnace without overheating or failing. The switch's rating should be clearly marked on the switch itself. The NEC also specifies that the disconnect switch must be lockable in the open or off position. This is particularly important during maintenance or repairs, as it prevents the furnace from being accidentally energized while someone is working on it. The lockable feature ensures a safe working environment. The NEC provides flexibility in the type of disconnect switch used for gas furnaces. It can be a standard toggle switch, a rotary switch, or even a circuit breaker. The choice depends on factors such as the furnace's electrical requirements, the available space, and personal preference. Regardless of the type of switch used, it must meet the NEC requirements for safety and accessibility. When installing a gas furnace disconnect switch, it's crucial to follow all applicable electrical codes and regulations. This includes proper wiring techniques, grounding, and conduit installation. It's also essential to obtain any necessary permits or inspections from local authorities. It is recommended to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure that the installation is done correctly and safely. In addition to the NEC requirements, some local jurisdictions may have additional regulations regarding gas furnace disconnect switches. These regulations may specify the type of switch required, the location of the switch, or other details. It's important to check with local authorities to determine if any additional regulations apply in your area. Proper labeling of the gas furnace disconnect switch is essential. The switch should be clearly labeled as gas furnace disconnect or with similar wording. This helps identify the switch quickly and easily, especially in emergency situations. The label should be durable and resistant to fading or damage. Regular inspection and maintenance of the gas furnace disconnect switch are crucial. The switch should be checked periodically to ensure it's functioning properly and that there are no signs of damage or corrosion. If any problems are found, the switch should be replaced immediately. It is also advisable to test the switch periodically to verify its functionality. This can be done by turning the switch off and on and observing whether the furnace is de-energized and re-energized accordingly. If the switch fails to operate properly, it should be replaced immediately. Gas furnaces often include additional safety features such as flame sensors and high-limit switches. These features are designed to shut off the furnace automatically in the event of a malfunction or unsafe condition. However, the disconnect switch provides an additional layer of safety by allowing for the manual de-energization of the furnace. In conclusion, gas furnace disconnect switches are essential safety components that must comply with the NEC and local regulations. These switches provide a means of quickly and safely de-energizing the furnace during maintenance, repairs, or emergencies. Proper installation, labeling, and maintenance are crucial to ensure the switch's effectiveness and accessibility. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work related to gas furnaces. The NEC addresses various aspects of electrical installations, including wiring methods, overcurrent protection, grounding, and equipment installation. These regulations are designed to minimize the risk of electrical shock, fire, and other hazards. Staying informed about the latest NEC requirements is essential for ensuring electrical safety and compliance. The NEC is a comprehensive document that covers a wide range of electrical installations. It's important to understand the specific requirements that apply to your situation and to follow them carefully. The NEC is not a static document. It is updated every 3 years to reflect new technologies, safety concerns, and industry practices. Staying current with the latest edition of the NEC is essential for ensuring that your electrical installations are safe and compliant. The NEC is developed by the National Fire Protection Association, or NFPA, a non-profit organization that develops and publishes codes and standards related to fire safety. The NFPA brings together experts from various fields to develop the NEC, ensuring that it reflects the best available knowledge and practices. The NEC is widely adopted throughout the United States and is considered the standard for electrical safety. Many other countries also use the NEC as a basis for their electrical codes. The NEC is an essential resource for electricians, engineers, contractors, and anyone involved in electrical installations. It provides the information and guidance needed to ensure that electrical work is performed safely and correctly. The NEC is available for purchase from the NFPA and other retailers. It's also available online through various subscription services. The NEC is a valuable investment for anyone involved in electrical work. It can help you stay informed about the latest requirements and ensure that your electrical installations are safe and compliant.